What up? Let's get to it. So once again, we here, man. SKOL Vikes. Oh yeah, you know what I say. The season is not over yet, baby. Yes, a lot of people saying the Vikings are out of it. The 0-2 start, they can't bounce back. They talking about this, talking about that. Oh, you know, I make my call outs. I call people out. Give my opinion how I feel, because I'm big SKOL, you understand? Yeah, big SKOL here, man. No pussyfooting, no sugarcoating it, no favoritism, no picks. Let's get it, man. With that being said, it's time to call out Harrison Smith. Oh, yes, Harrison Smith. It's time for him to do better, man. He needs to do more. He has officially been exposed, you understand? And it was clear to see, evident with the Eagles game. The whole Viking defensive situation, Harrison Smith does nothing to ameliorate it. You understand me? Heavy. He does nothing to ameliorate the situation as far as the defense goes. With that being said, Harrison Smith, a Vikings legend, right? A Ring of Honor guy, one day potentially, cannot take that away from him. But at the end of the day, Harrison Smith looks very slow on that field. And we seen that not only this season, but also last season, man. You understand? Yes, heavy. The Eagles game, Harrison Smith made a lot of mistakes, baby. And as far as running around, getting to that ball, you seen Harrison Smith miss tackles, get blocked, washed out the play, give up a touchdown over the top. When everybody tried to blame it on a Caleb Evans, huh? No, that was Hitman. Hitman was supposed to be deep. He left the receiver behind him. So Hitman, he has a decision to make, man. You understand? Because I'm tired of the defense looking slow. And if he's not capable of holding up his end of the bargain, then Hitman, it's time for him to get off the field. Being realistic, now we know Lewis Seen, for some reason, never gets on the field. Now, whether it's just lack of talent, which I kind of find it hard to believe, man. Because in the preseason, him just flying around, the physicality he's shown, one thing about him, he can hit. I will give him that. Now, if he don't understand the playbook, right, or understand his responsibilities on the field, that's another thing, another subject. But at this point in this time, man, it's looking like the Vikings need speed on that field. Now, Harrison Smith, once again, respect, but he's not playing up to par, man. Period, bottom line. And it might be time to throw Lewis Seen in there. See what he does, right? Just see what the man does. You talk about as far as speed, how long do they keep the same secondary on the field? Hitman gave up a big touchdown play. He is not the same. Now, you think, Hitman took a pay cut, accepted $8 million, right? Because he wanted to remain a Viking, stay in the building. One day retire a Viking. I get that, respect. Hitman, another quiet guy, leads by example, keeps it quiet, don't say too much, right? Seems like a good dude, good family man, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, what does he do on the field? Hitman really ain't been the same, since 3 years? He's been getting beat, exposed, looking slow on the field. You talk about improving the defense. You have to point out every position, every player, dog. You understand me? And really contextualize who they are as a player at this point in their career, dog. But Hitman he don't look the same on the field, dog. He's missing tackles. He's not getting there on the blintz. He just looks out of place at times, very out of place at times, right? And once again, no disrespect. I got to make sure I reiterate that, man. See, me as a Vikings fan, I got to come with the real deal because I want them boys to win. See, I refuse to be like some of those other, nut riding fans and biased fans just because, the player's been there forever. What are you talking about? The nerve of you to talk about him. He's a legend. He's a Vikings Ring of Honor guy. I don't give a damn. We're talking about football and the Vikings winning, baby. The Vikings are 0-2. Do you hear me? 0-2, huh? They should be 2-0 right now. 2-0. And I understand turnovers, the trenches, trash, garbage. But at the end of the day, if a player's not doing his job, right, playing up to expectations, he need to get off the field. I don't care about no favoritism, loyal to them, loyal to that. This is about the best man being on the field, dog. I'm so tired of this so-called loyalty and favoritism. It's the same thing with KJ Osborn. His spot should have been taken a long time ago. No disrespect, wish him the best. But if we being real and you know it's truth, he is not a number 2 at all. Period. Even the Eagles game, once again, baby. Dropping passes, barely getting open, huh? Oh yeah, he got wide open on a miscommunication from the Eagles, huh? Wide open touchdown, that's easy work. That's an easy play. What does KJ Osborn bring to the table, huh? On a game-to-game, week-to-week basis. Let's understand that. Let's talk about that, Vikings fans, huh? Vikings media, so-called true fans. No, Hitman Harrison Smith, oh man. Just turn on the Eagles game. Just rewatch the Eagles game, man. He's getting knocked out of bounds by tight ends. He's coming down, missing tackles horribly. Not barely missing a tackle. He's diving, head down. Runner goes the other way, goes around him, bro. You talk about defense, it's a mentality, man. Yeah, it's a mentality you bring to the table. Hitman's supposed to be a leader. What's going on with all the miscommunication, even in the Bucks game? When Baker Mayfield went over his head top, huh? Made their head drop to Mike Evans right before halftime. Whose responsibility was that? Was that Hitman? Seemed like it was. So I know people don't want to call players out, tell the truth. You know, Vikings fans, they get mad, get all sensitive when you call one of their favorite players out. Heavy. Hitman has been in the league, 10 plus years? Oh, I'm sure it's the reason he took a pay cut. Let's not forget that. I'm sure Hitman knows who he is, what he is. Huh? And that's cool. No problem with that. But at the end of the day, if he can't play up to par, he need to take himself out the game, man. Because he's doing nothing, and I mean nothing, to produce, man, to help the Vikings out. You dig me? You get my drift? It's Big SKOL here, man. Like it or not, bro. And that's on Kevin O'Connell. That's on Brian Flores. And when I say about Scene may lack a lot. He may need, some more time to learn, but I know he can run around. I know he has speed. And in this day and age, the football, the NFL league we're in, huh? You need speed on that field, man. Look at all the great teams, all the great coaches. What do, huh? They get players with speed. The player may be average at first, huh? He may be only good. But you got speed, you got athleticism, agility, huh? You can get to that ball. Or you can be taught the game. You can be taught technique. You can learn the playbook, huh? You dig me? Let me know how you feel about it, man. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling. But yes, you can be taught a defense, taught the technique, man. You struggling with the playbook? Oh, that can be fixed. That can be dealt with, huh? Just need to put a little more time in, a little more extra work, the mental reps. But man, when you lose a step, like Harrison Smith has, when you don't have that speed to run with those guys all over the field, when you getting beat deep every game, huh? Do you hit me? It's a problem. It's a problem. And that was clear to see. So I get why he took the pay cut, man. He knows and understands what type of player he is or is not. And it's time for the Vikings to realize that, man, because guess what? The season is still young, but if the Vikings want to do anything, I mean anything, you talk about even making the playoffs, winning the North again, they need to revamp some things, dog. They need to hone in on their players, personnel, huh? The coaches, it's time for them to really get involved. Huh? And while we're talking about personnel, it's time for KJ Osborn to lose his spot. He is not a number 2, and I want to see Jalen Naylor at that number 3 spot. Someone with speed, with football speed. People love to say, him and Jordan Addison ran damn near the same 40 time. Well, guess what? Who's faster on the field? Who has football speed? We see what Jordan Addison, Swaggy Addy, brings to the table, huh? We see that point blank period on that football field. He might even be faster than his 40 time was. But what does KJ Osborn look like out there? Look like he's running in mud, running in concrete. All this hype with KJ. Now, respect to KJ. Respect his journey, the work he puts in. But he's not it, baby. He's no longer it, and it's clear to see. You understand me? He doesn't make this offense better, more explosive. KJ dropped a big open pass, wide open, huh? Wide ass open, and he dropped it. You understand? He doesn't get open enough. Yeah, he don't get open enough to be dropping open passes, baby. Big SKOL here. So I think it's time for Jalen Naylor. Now, I don't know what Kevin O'Connell, if he, just respects KJ or believes in him, or is it a favoritism thing or a loyalty thing, whatever it is. But if they can't see that he is not a true number 2 at this point in the season, what? Are you serious? Period, bottom line, man. It's time for the best players to be on the field. And if the Vikings want to make a run, make a change, finally get a victory, man, no disrespect once again, let me reiterate it, but KJ Osborn, he got to get off that field. At least give Jalen Naylor some run. At least you're getting a speed guy who can stretch that field. Let him prove himself. I mean, damn. You talk about a man who was, getting first team reps in OTAs, baby, until he got injured, got hurt. Obviously, they see something in him. You telling me Jalen Naylor doesn't deserve more of a chance than running on special teams? Come on, bro. Kill that noise. It's time for the Vikings to get real. Get real about the situation and get real about if they want to win. Kevin O'Connell talking about this is not acceptable. They need to make the changes, calling himself out, talking about self-reflection, looking in the mirror. Well, it's time for him to really look in that mirror, man, and make the necessary changes. We're going to see what Kevin O'Connell is about. Yeah, we're going to see what Kevin O'Connell is really about, man. Heavy. I stand on that, Dad. But it's time for changes to be made, like it or not, man. I don't care who like it or who don't like it. Like it or love it, I'm here. Big SKOL here, man. Heavy, here to stay, man. SKOL Vikes for real, true fan for real. And I'm tired of the piss poor, average, mediocre. Huh? I ain't one of them fans at all that accept this. I don't accept this piss poor trash crap. The Vikings should be 2-0, man. The offense struggling to score points, huh? You telling me the offense struggling to score points? Man, they should be putting up 20 plus a game, 30. Bottom line, like it or not. So with that being said, once again, Hitman looks very slow, very out of place, and he's getting beat, and he's not doing good coming up on the blitz or the run game. And I'm tired of seeing it, man. Respect to him, no disrespect, but it's about the Vikings team as a whole. Ain't about how long a guy has been in the building. You just hand him the job, make him earn it. And KJ Osborn as well. That's my take, my opinion on it. Let me know how you feel about it, man. Big SKOL here. Feedback is much appreciated. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling, man. Support the channel for real. No excuses. Takes less than 1 second. Let's get to it, man. SKOL Vikes forever.